Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Thank you for tuning into another episode of InsideAtlanta.com. It's your girl, Jet Black.
It's Jonesy coming from my bathroom.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shayla Ray.
And I'm Sky live and direct from the living room, y'all.
Squad. I'm here. I got my ginger ale on chill. Y'all know I don't drink no alcohol. But ladies, how's it going through this quarantine thing? You've been stuck in the house almost 3 weeks.
I lost my lashes.
Oh my gosh.
I lost my lashes somewhere in the bed.
Oh my God, how I love you.
I don't know.
You know what? It's been rough because I miss human contact. Like just seeing Jonesy come up talking about her lashes. I miss that.
You ain't got no Zozo at home?
It's just me and Ella. Me and my
Everything
dog.
is business as usual for me. I'm still working. Thank you, Jesus. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm in class online from 6 to 10. The only thing is my baby's running around and making all types of noise while I'm trying to work. But other than that, it's business as usual. I haven't slept since August, guys. So this break was much needed because I was literally finna drop out of school, child.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I felt like I've been able to get some much needed rest. If you got to find the beauty in the situation, I do miss contact with people. I do miss going out, and
I don't even like people that much to miss them yet. The person that I love the most is here with me, so I don't miss none of these mother suckers. You dig? I'm an Aquarius, so we're pretty much loners anyway. So this alone time, putting together plans and stuff for my business, for when I do graduate from school, since I didn't have to drop out this time, so it's working in my favor,
Yeah. That's good. I've been watching a lot of IG Live, all of the celebrities, teaming up with other celebrities doing the IG Live thing. And typically I'm not an IG Live girl, but man, the last 3 weeks, my screen time has been ridiculous on IG Live.
Yeah,
you guys
I did tune in. I tuned into a couple of DJs, and for one, DJ College Park, DJ Smurf, aka Mr. College Park. He went back to the old Atlanta from when I was coming up, when I was a teenager, and we wasn't supposed to be at Freaknik 94, 95, 96. Ooh, baby, I was in this thing. Yes. Oh, Lord, she got that fire. Ale. Baby, I went back. That was...
It had you reminiscing over there, huh?
It's some good workout music. I'm going to tell you that, because I had Mr. College Park on while I was doing my squats in here, because you got to keep up with the fitness. Have y'all been keeping up with fitness? Exercise?
Yeah, let me show you the fitness I've been keeping up with. From the plate, from the plate.
You doing some curls?
Baby, that's my workout, baby. I'm probably going to be
I've been eating all the quarantine snacks.
I'm going to be thicker than a snicker when I come up out this thing.
Taylor.
I've been working out. I've been on the belt line. I know. I've been practicing social distancing.
You went outside?
Absolutely.
I'm not saying this.
I'm not going outside.
You can go in. You actually I think you actually need to go outside to still acclimate yourself to the outside atmosphere.
Well, anyway, it does sound like the quarantine is working in our favor, but we do have some people that the quarantine is not working in their favor, as in the beauty industry, which is currently what I'm in school for, is aesthetics. But you have people that are cosmetologists, they're nail techs, and it's not working out for them. So tonight we have a special guest. She was my former teacher. She was also on Cutting It In The ATL, the reality show about hair and salon. She's a business owner. Like I said, she's a wonderful instructor, and she's nice enough to grace us with her presence this evening, and it will be Miss Dedra Allen. Well, we'd like to thank you so much for dialing in today for InsideAtlanta.com. Again, you guys, this is my former teacher. She's freaking amazing. I hate that she left me, but she stuck with me for life. She's actually a reality star and a salon owner. And she's going to let us know what's going on now that this pandemic crap is going on.
So we've never seen anything like this in the beauty industry. And I was actually talking to a colleague this morning and she was asking like, what as a veteran stylist do we do? And I'm like, honey, none of us have ever seen this before. This is new to all of us. Normally when stuff happens in a beauty industry, we can still sustain. We can do hair at our homes. We can still go in the salon and do some type of services, but now we've been shut down. Like, we can't do anything. So this is different for us. And even with the unemployment, like, I think I read an article today that had said it was going to give salon owners, hairstylists, beauty professionals unemployment, but now it's on a backlog because of the process. A lot of beauty professionals don't file taxes. Preaching and preaching over the years. Make sure you're filing your taxes. So the beauty professionals who don't file taxes, they're really going to be in a pickle.
So because they don't file taxes, they don't get anything?
What have they put in?
That makes sense.
Yeah, you're not putting anything into the system, so you're not going to get anything out.
So basically, you didn't put in on this man, so you can't get nothing out. What? Wow. That is sad.
You didn't put in. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I always am like, file your taxes. Make sure you're filing your taxes. Making sure that you put a little bit of money to the side. Don't live above your means. Don't live from client to client. Like, these things I started implementing really heavy, I would say about 4 years ago. And when I came back and started teaching, like, this has been a blessing in disguise for me. I came back to teach, and I still got an income coming in. Had I not been teaching, I might not have been able to do this interview right now, because I would have about 4 people waiting to get their hair done in the bathroom.
You already come to the kitchen, bitch.
Come to the kitchen. Come on over here. Listen, I'm going to take
Come to the kitchen. Dedra, give you what you're missing.
Look, I'm going to take your temperature at the door. And I'm going to do your hair and go home, girl. Don't tell too many people about this. But if I hadn't had this teaching gig, I mean, I don't know what I would do.
Are some like people in the industry still doing like home visits? I don't know, like, or, anything at all?
Probably. This is the beauty industry. These hairstyles have been bootlegging for years, especially the bootleggers. This ain't gonna change for them. They've been doing it.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't have any license.
Exactly. So
I have a question. So what do you say for the girls that unfortunately are still walking around with lace fronts? Do you have any tips for them in order to like lay it back down? Because a lot of them are talking right now. You know what I'm saying?
Talking. So actually, Friday I'm going on live, and I'm going to be talking about home hair health care for the client, how to maintain your extensions, how to do your short hair. Like, before y'all called me, my hair was looking a flying mess. But I went in the bathroom, honey, and laid it down right quick, because, I mean, that's what I do.
Right, but what about the ones that can't, like us? We don't got the magic hands.
I would say FaceTime your stylist. FaceTime your stylist and get some tips. Like, what do I do to my hair? Like, what do I use to shampoo my hair? What do I use to shampoo my extensions? What can I do about my lace lifting up around my edges? My suggestion for women that are wearing extensions now, that do not have to do Zoom calls and do not have to go out, give your hair time to breathe.
Take it loose, shampoo it, blow dry it out, wear afro.
Exactly. And give your hair time to breathe, because unfortunately, this is 2020 now. If I am blessed to see, let's say about 10 more years, I'm going to see more baldness and alopecia increasing. Right now, I'm seeing it in as early as 14 and 15-year-old girls who are suffering from baldness and alopecia due to extensions.
Really?
They're not meant to be worn on a consistent basis. That protective style propaganda is just that. It is a way in order to get you in the salon to spend money, but extensions are ruining the hair. It is causing thinning. It is causing baldness. Traction alopecia is probably the #1 causes of balding and thinning in African-American women.
Are there any suggestions that you have for people in the business in the beauty industry as salon owners and beauty professionals any service that they can do while they're actually out of work.
Baby, I like how you reel that right on in. I'm gonna tell you, good at what you do, honey. Like, you know what? Let me reel that set. So, while you are out, what I have been doing, I revamped my website. I've increased and updated my prices. I've started creating an online class academy. So that should be launching Friday, where I'll be holding tutorials for like $19.99. Doing lives in order to increase my brand awareness. Like, it's things that you can do home. Make sure my LLC is paid. I think today is the deadline. The licensing, the deadline was yesterday to get your licensing updated. So I've just been doing some business cleanup, you know, making sure it's structured good, working on my marketing plan, my branding plan, looking at some new t-shirts that I want. Just ordered new wax from Star Peel. They got new wax in. So just looking at different products.
Baby, I'm on that Star Peel. I'm finna order that and wax my damn self.
You know what? So what I can,
baby, it's a Harry Monster going on around here.
What I can say about the beauty industry, once this is over, we're going to make a lot of money.
I'm ready.
Once this is over, we're going to go back in this. We're going to make a lot of money, but you have to be prepared when we go back into this. Like, I'm getting prepared now. If you have the money in order to get your space after this is over, spaces are going to be so cheap. They're going to be giving commercial real estate. You can probably get it for $10 to $12 on the square foot. Right now, it's running about 25 to 30. You're going to be able to get it $10 to $12 a square foot. So if you're in a position to go ahead and snatch you up a space for the next 5 years, snatch it up. That's how I did the first time in 2008 when I came to Atlanta. The economy was down. I snatched up a space really cheap. So that's one of the things I'm saying. If you are able to do that, go ahead and save your money up and start getting your stuff in order, because you're going to be able to get a space at a really good price.
Now, you did mention that you were going to be on live. Can you tell everybody where to find you on your live, your website, your shop? Just let us know so we can put you out there. So that way, when we do get up out the house, when it's time to come outside, we can have a what? Hot girl summer.
Girl, honey, I might have to do hair on the run, because I'm going to be like, girl, let me do this hair. Girl, I need...
Booked and busy. Booked and busy.
So I'll be on Instagram Live at Dedra Is Too Damn Much at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock on Friday, I'll be on there, and I'll have a model, and I'll be doing a tutorial. I'll be doing a short hair tutorial talking about how to properly shampoo your hair, mold your hair, sit up under the dryer. I'll be talking to the ladies with extensions on how to care for their extensions. I'll be talking to the natural hair ladies, how to properly blow dry the hair, how to comb and detangle the hair, and some of the top products that I like to use. I'll also be giving away a beauty gift pack. So they have different hair products in there, conditioner, treatments and stuff like that, that I'll be giving away.
Now you're going to make that a raffle, so you can go and get that little coin, $5 for a raffle ticket.
Nah, just go on there. Just go on there. Just go on to the Instagram. I just go onto the Instagram, and all you have to do is tag 2 friends. And also, Reason 3 has donated a hookah, so I'll be giving a hookah away and a beauty gift pack. So if you smoke hookah,
you hear that, Jonesy? She giving away a hookah. Are you gonna enter?
Yes, I'm giving away a hookah, so you can get you a hookah if that's what you do. But just trying to keep people uplifted and making sure that everybody's good during this time. That's my sole purpose. Whatever I have in me that I can give other people to keep them encouraged, to keep the mindset moving, and let them know this is going to pass. This is only a planting era in our time. This is not going to last forever, okay? This is only a season. In this season, what are you going to do in this season? Are you going to stop planting in this season? Or are you going to start back planting? Are you going to be a lender or a borrower? When I come out of this season, I don't plan to be a borrower anymore. I plan to be a lender. Okay? So we just make sure that you are in a position to upgrade yourself as you're going through this. It's okay to have the woe is me. Like today I was like, girl, I want to get out this house. But then I had to have my little moment, then change my mindset, and I got back on this computer and made some things happen. Okay? So I always think outside the box when you are doing something, no matter what type of business it is, just think outside the box.
And that is why you are stuck with me for the rest of your life.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yes, because we need to get on. I need to get on my stuff because, you know, that clientele is there. They're just waiting, and I'm excited. And on behalf of Sky Butterfly, Jonesy, and Shayla Ray, and myself, Jet Black, of course, at InStyleAtlanta.com, we thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with us today. We learned a lot from you today. We're going to log on to that live, and we're going to tune in, and we're going to turn up, and we're going to check back with you after this pandemic to see how this business is flourishing and popping and booked and busy, you know?
Honey, booked and busy and banking.
Hello?
Exactly.
Okay?
We need y'all. We need y'all more than we ever even knew we need y'all, because we're so used to y'all being there all the time.
That's okay. You have amazing beauty professionals around you. Utilize it. I've seen a lot of people on Instagram Live doing a lot of demos. Ask questions. Ask your stylist questions. I'm sure your stylist would be very happy to reach out to you and help you during this time. How people are treating people during this era is going to determine who's going to have business after this too. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much for coming, Miss Dedra.
Thank you for coming.
We'll talk to you. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all. That was interesting. So, it's a lot going on around here. From y'all president doing press conferences that he don't know what he's talking about. You got Sally over here fighting her baby daddy because she quarantined over here with Sally and probably Hank. But we got Sky Butterfly coming up next, and she's gonna let us know what's really going on in the headline news. Take it away, Sky Butterfly.
Thank you, Jet Honey. So yeah, it is all about that Rona, COVID-19. Oh my goodness. Everywhere you look, obviously, that's what's going on. So, you know, I want to talk about these numbers. The numbers of cases change within hours. Because I looked at the numbers this morning. They changed when I looked again this afternoon. And right before we jumped on here, I decided to take another look. So the cases in the world, 934,825 cases with 47,189 deaths. Now, our wonderful president who says that he wants to make America great again. Well, I'm going to say, you know what? We are number one with the COVID cases. We have 214,639 cases in the U.S. with a little under 5,100 deaths. Now, Georgia, we're going to bring it on in. Georgia, we are ranked number 11 in all of the states. So as of 7:53 this evening, we were at 4,748 cases, with 1,013 being hospitalized and 154 deaths. So with all of that, we have a few counties who started the stay-at-home, shelter-in-place trend, which of course now we know that our Governor Kemp has decided to declare that for the entire state. Well, it started off with Gwinnett County, and I had caught this video of some teens playing volleyball. So I think the problem is that we have a lot of the youth who think that they are resilient to this, because when the news first came out, it was talking about young children and seniors. We got someone creeping in the background. I love it. So Gwinnett County had issued the stay at home and it was issued by the Office of Gwinnett County Solicitor General Brian Whiteside. Now, and he decided that the county would go forward with aggressive and innovative prosecution for violators who decided to not stay at home, that they would be charged with a misdemeanor and possibly sentenced up to 60 days in jail and $1,000 fine, which is
okay. So basically, stay your ass in the house, or
stay your
you're
butt in house.
or you're gonna have to pay some money. And also, these kids are out of school to the end of the school year, so there's no prom. There's
No prom.
Graduation.
My cousin teaches. My cousin is actually a high school teacher, and she, out of her 15 to 20 some odd students, only 3 logged in. So at the end of the day, these parents are not allowing their kids or making their kids log in to do the damn work. So how you?
But I will say this for the parents, because I'm experiencing it too. It is so hard when you are working and having to like homeschool, when you have like your own meetings and you have everything that's been going on, and you're already scared about the economic hardships that we're about to endure and keeping your daggone job. And you know, now you have a whole nother layer of work to do. So some people don't have the resources to actually log in. They don't have internet, they don't have computers. And some people just are overwhelmed with their workload. And then some people just, you know, you got to do what you got to do though. Like, I mean, I'm learning through this process, like you got to push through and you got to do what you got to do.
Well, so that's the thing though. The internet can't be an excuse for it though. It's like, because right now Comcast is offering free Wi-Fi on their Wi-Fi hotspot.
And so the internet, Sprint is adding that hotspot as well. If you have Sprint service, period, because you know today was the first day of the Sprint T-Mobile merger. We are all one company now. So with that being said, if you have either one of their service, they're giving you the Wi-Fi for at least 60 days.
Yeah, Comcast has been doing it ever since Mayor Keisha Bottoms decided to do a stay-at-home executive order making everybody stay at home or closing all businesses that are not essential. So it's like there's no reason for people to be saying that they don't have internet, because there is free internet right now.
Even so if you think they're gonna keep these children back? You think they're gonna keep them back around here?
They're gonna have to.
I don't think that. I mean,
that would not be fair.
It's not fair.
Shayla, can you talk about Shayla? Mm-hmm. Can you go through your typical day now, what that looks like? Because how old is your daughter?
God. She is going to actually be 8 tomorrow. So she's one of these quarantine.
Wait a minute, Kendall finna be 8?
Yes, girl, 8.
Time freaking flies.
Yeah. So
okay. Walk us through your day. Walk us through your day.
Oh my goodness. I wake up in the morning, I'm cooking breakfast. Usually there's a Zoom call that my daughter's teacher has, and so I'm able to get on that. It is really cool to be in this day and age because we do have a lot of digital learning tools. There's a lot of games that were logged in, and a lot of them are offering free subscriptions. So that is good. And, you know, I'm in sales, so and honestly, my business has taken off because I work in the delivery space and everybody is trying to do delivery, and a lot of these businesses are fearful for their future, and a lot of restaurants. So my days are packed with pitches and conversations and negotiating. And sometimes it's hard for her not to know when to come in and talk to me, or, you know, how to multitask and do both. So I'm always making sure that I'm touching her reading, that I'm going through her math and things of that nature, trying to keep her on board. But it's not an easy task. And hearing, you know, what I heard today, it was discouraging, because now I'm even thinking about, okay, the summertime is kind of the hardest time for what do your kids do? Like, you have to have them in some type
because
of
you travel, you go out of town, you go to the beach, you go to Disney World, everything is closed.
Ain't no beach,
and
and they're not in school. So what do they do when they're not in school in the summertime? They go to camp, they do this and that. So now we got to figure out like what we're still going to do with our kids beyond the time that they're no longer in school, and especially since the school year is done. But I really prayerfully, I pray a lot, because there's a lot of kids whose home isn't a safe place, and whose parents are not good parents and abusive parents. And now they're home in that environment, like, people every day. Yeah, a lot of those kids that are not logging on, we don't know what their family situation, unfortunately, is. And I just feel for these kids and how much, they might be going through, when school was a place for them to escape from their home life.
Escape, eat, and everything of that nature. And I just looked at, because I'm still in a group chat with some of my other coworkers, and they're saying how hard the homeschooling is. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not a certified teacher. So who are you to say that I'm teaching my child the right way? Because
they have a new math.
A lot of this stuff that y'all are doing, I didn't do when I was in school.
We didn't do that.
Baby, that was 20 years ago.
Right. They have a new math and a new way that they teach the kids math. I know how to do math the old school way. I don't know their way. So it's very, very challenging, and it's hard being a parent right now, and working and
it's challenging for me and my 1-year-old, because I have conference calls every day too, all day, and she comes down here, she comes, mommy, y'all just
don't understand,
ran across the screen. She doesn't know, right? She doesn't know. So she's in there talking to me, and I'm trying to type. She wants to climb in mommy's lap. She wants to type on the computer. So it's really hard to have your kids in the house while you're trying to work, while you're trying to shoot your episodes of InStyleAtlanta.com. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to InStyle Atlanta on YouTube, and at InStyle Atlanta on Instagram. But anyway, it happens. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna, work around it, and we're gonna figure out how to teach our kids. And it's gonna work out in our favor. We're gonna come out of this, and we're gonna be popping. Kids are gonna be smart. They're going to be able to go to their prom. They're going to be able to graduate. They're going to be able to take these tests. It's just going to be time. It's going to take time.
Shayla, and Shayla, I have one last question. What is the system of checks and balances in terms, so like how are the teachers checking in? How do they know that, you as the parent are sitting down with your child, or your child is even sitting down and doing the work? What is the system? The checks and balances.
They don't know. They don't know.
I just told you, my cousin, the teacher, she said 3 kids log into her class, and it's like 15 students. They don't know.
They don't know, and they can't really control it. But you do know when they have like their scheduled Zoom calls. You do know when there's some markers and things that they can meet. Like with a lot of the digital learning things, it's like sections that they have to actually go through, and markers that they have to hit and learn. So that's a good way to kind of track what the kids are doing. But it's definitely not the normal.
But there is, like a little silver lining to this dark cloud that we're in. If you guys notice, I'm sure you guys really may not do a lot of driving around, but the gas prices,
I don't
notice they were going down.
I ain't got no gas for 3 weeks, sis.
Me neither. I'm sitting on the same tank.
Well, I had to go get my daughter from college, so I had to go and fill up. And the prices are going down. I even looked online. $1.29 per gallon was the lowest price. They're going to have this surplus of fuel, and so the prices are going to just go down, 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 down until we're done with this.
I know. I mean, it's good for us, but it's not really good for the economy. It's not.
And who knows what store all of this fuel. They're trying to figure that out now. But at the end of all of this, when we are back to normal per se, I don't know I don't think we're going to be the same that we were before, because I know that those prices will probably surge. Too bad we can't just take the gas and save it for later.
Right, because it will evaporate. Well, Sky, thank you so much for that headline news and keeping us up on current events. But I want some entertainment. Hey, hey, entertainment. Hey, Shayla Ray, what you got on that entertainment report, baby
Yes, you know, entertainment has been very challenging at this time because you know we're so focused on the coronavirus. So I'm gonna do one story that is connected to the coronavirus. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know, your homeboy was snitching and he ended up going to prison. Well, now they're saying that they might release him early due to the coronavirus. The coronavirus has actually had a major impact with the prison system. A lot of the prisoners have had to resort to staying in their cell, almost being in solitary confinement so that this disease doesn't spread throughout the population, which would be highly devastating. They even said that Harvey Weinstein tested positive, and he's going to be released. So I feel like a lot of people...
Wait, they said they're going to release him? I'm sorry.
Well, they got to separate him from the population at least. But they said with Tekashi 6ix9ine, they're going to release him. They have released other prisoners of certain degrees and things that they've done. They've been released or they haven't been arrested.
Too.
Oh, you know, and Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was like scared for his life. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody gonna try to use this now. It's a conspiracy. Boo boo. Like, it's very interesting to know how this virus is just affecting every industry, every facet of every person's life, no matter where you are. It is affecting you in one way, shape, or form. But on to my next story, which I thought was pretty good. I gotta talk about my girl Riri, bad girl Riri. She did a article or an interview with British Vogue, and she said that she is going to have children with or without a man. She said that she wants to have 3 or 4 children, and she doesn't feel that a child needs to necessarily have a father, and that all that child needs is love. So I would love to get y'all.
Says the millionaire.
Right. I mean, it's a little different.
Money, you gonna need your baby daddy, bitch.
Right. It's a little different with Rihanna, because, honey, most people need some help financially and physically. Because she's gonna be able to hire a nanny.
I'll be like, baby daddy. I need.
But listen, you know, I can kind of feel her in a sense too, because, you know, women, we have biological clocks. We're not getting younger. And unless you're trying to freeze your eggs or be a super old parent, when do you say to yourself, if you still don't have a man or a mate and you want another child, my child is 8, what do you do?
Good question.
You can adopt.
What do you do?
So
no, I mean,
so what age is too old to have kids then? To like, because for you to sit here and say a super old parent.
It depends on the individual. It depends on the individual, and it depends on what you want for yourself. For me personally, you know, you can have a child up until whatever age that you want to have a child, or that your body physically can have a child. But as we do get older, the reality is it becomes more challenging, and there is some things that you have to deal with. But like, my daughter's 8. How much of a gap do I want in between my kids? You know, in a perfect world, I would have felt like, you know, I would have had, you know, them closer together if I was going to have more children. But, you know, I just think it's an interesting topic.
At the end of the day, my old ass ain't having no more kids, baby. Y'all barely got the one y'all got. I'm not pushing out no more children. I'm straight with uno duno.
I mean, I think at this day and age, it's like when it comes down to it, like if I sit here and I look at all my friends, and a lot of us are close in age, my bestie is the first one of us to have a kid. So none of us have kids. So it's like none of us even thought about having a kid probably until maybe even like a year or 2 later, or maybe it's coming up now. So
baby, I didn't think about having no children until I got pregnant, girl.
Me too.
I mean, I understand that.
Me too.
With that being said, it's like still like now I have other homegirls, like it's like now it's just a thought. But it's like, okay, we're gonna freeze our eggs. Like you have examples of older women having kids, and it's like, I mean, I don't think a lot of women at this point are still thinking about their biological clock, because that's just like,
Oh my
it's
God,
like,
what are you doing?
that's a wild time.
Listen, let me say this, because I recently actually called a fertility bank. Sky, what's going on? You all right?
The person see, this is what happens when you do this stuff in your apartment. This quarantine gonna have me killing people up there. They need to shut up.
Just keep it together.
Baby, I'm finna log out because I can't be a witness to a murder.
Right. Keep it together at least for right now, sis. We hitting record. But let me say this. I recently called a fertility bank to see what, the procedure would be to freeze my eggs. And it is very expensive. It's like $15,000. And it's not covered by most people's insurance.
No, everybody knows that.
It's also very, very like taxing on your body, the things that you have to do. I was like, wait, what? And this was just knowledge to me. Like, I'm like, okay, you got to stick yourself in the stomach X amount of time, because it's basically like IVF if you want to put yourself through that. For me, walking away on the other end, although my company would cover it 100%, I decided I just didn't want to, put myself through that. Like, I'd rather have my child natural if I'm going to have another one.
But that's not still saying that just because you're older that you won't. Like, some people do go through that process. I have a friend that's going through that process right now. She's deciding to freeze her eggs. She went through the whole situation. When it was time to get the eggs, she was a day too late. So she had to go through the entire process again. And it's not to say that she won't have it naturally. She's just increasing her chances. And that's what most women are doing when they decide to freeze their eggs or do IVF. It's just increasing the chances.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I just kind of man, I'm tired. I'm tired as a parent. I'm tired right now, so I can't even imagine. But
see, y'all know I'm a night owl, so I'll be up and she be sleep and I still be up. So I run her tired. Like, she, as of right now, still being a new parent, I probably run her crazy more than she runs me crazy. And I really believe like that's a blessing, but she's something else. But her mama got all the energy. So I run her and she be like, I sleepy. And she just rolls over and she go to sleep. Or now. It's a lot of stuff going on Instagram, right, Jonesy?
That's right.
Have you seen anything to make you say, are you dumb? Are you stupid?
Yeah, this one's going to go out to our government. The United States government. Yes. This goes out to the entire government. Are you dumb? Like, seriously, thinking that you can give us $1,200 as a stimulus package in order to help us out during these trying times when nobody can work and a lot of people don't have essential jobs. Like, seriously, like, are you dumb? Like, what are we supposed to do with that? And then when it comes back down to it, if you didn't file your 2018 or 2019 taxes, which if you haven't, you still have time to do it. It's like, still, next year when I file my taxes again, what are you going to do? You're probably going to tax me for that as well. So, like, with that being said, I'm really trying to figure out. I know in Atlanta, Georgia, we have rent. It's anywhere from like $2,300, $2,500, $3,000, $4,500, whatever the case may be. What in the hell is $1,200 going to do?
Are you dumb?
Are you dumb?
Nothing.
So please, United States, take a page out of Canada's book. Right now, after talking to my Canada Connects, yes, I have people in Canada. They tell me what they're getting is, hold on one second, let me just scroll on to it. Canada is giving their citizens a check for $2,000 every single month. Plus, they're getting bonus checks every few months. If you have a business, they're giving them like $35,000 and also covering the employees' wages. America, what are we doing? Y'all about to crash.
I wish I could move to Canada, but don't you have to make a certain amount of money in order to live in Canada? At least $80,000 to move there, right?
I don't know.
That I'm not.
I think you have to have a certain amount of money in order to move to Canada. I'm gonna look that up and I'll let y'all know.
I know a whole bunch of people that go over there that can't get citizenship in America and they just go get it right in Canada. So, and I know they're broke. So, but other than that, that's who my Are You Dumb goes out to. It goes out to the United States. I just don't understand how they really expect us to get through these trying times. But at the end of the day, somehow our God always finds a way and makes a way. So with that being said,
Are you
damn America?
Well, we know our president is, so yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much to my squad. Sky Butterfly, Shayla Ray, Jonesy. We had a good time this evening. Again, thank you to Dedra Allen. She was my teacher and reality star turned salon owner as well. Well, she was the salon owner anyway, which made her the reality star. Also, you could catch us new episodes every Thursday and Monday on www.InStyleAtlanta.com, and also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so that way you can get our little sneak peeks of our new show that'll be coming out soon, as well as follow us on Instagram at InStyleAtlanta. I'm your girl, Jet. I missed that. Oh man, when I said sidebar, when I used to come in the club to work at night, the DJ would stop the music and say, everybody be quiet. Jet Black in the building and the music drops and everybody just goes crazy. Yeah, I can't wait. I gotta go outside, y'all. I'm so ready. Again, thank you all for tuning in to InStyleAtlanta.com.
Step outside the door, bestie.
I don't want to go outside the door. I want to ride to the club.
Yeah.
You can ride
have a
past
drink.
it. You can ride past it.
I want to have a drink.
I definitely miss my former life, but
have a drink of Red Bull.
Baby, it's okay. It's going down. And this too shall pass.
It will.
I love you, ladies. And until next week.
Bye.
Bye.